Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bound for Boston. And Con and I are up early on Saturday, March 8th. Today is the Fisher Farm 10-mile trail race, and it's part of a larger event. I say larger in quotation marks. There's the 10-mile race, there's the 20-mile race, the somewhat legendary 20-mile, which is 2 laps of the 10-mile course. And then there is the Jansen Classic 50K, which is 3 laps. The 10-mile course is actually a little bit more than 10 miles. Con wants the attention. But I'm just doing the 10-mile race because it's 6 weeks out from Boston, and this trail race is totally non-specific to my training needs for Boston, but it's fun and it's something that my running club puts on. So I'm gonna go out there and see what I can do. Okay, real quick gear flat lay for the Fisher Farm 10-miler. Reckless Running brand singlet with the Davidson Area Running Team logo. I'm going to wear these Gooder Bolt G sunglasses. I'm probably not going to need this Believe in the Run junk brand headband. I will have the GoPro with me. I'm going to be wearing Rabbit Speedster half tights, Injinji trail weight toe socks, and I'm going to probably be wearing the Topo MTN Racer 3 because it's going to be mostly a single track race with a little bit of open cross country and probably maybe 100 meters of actual paved surface. Get a little warm up in. Go! Out of this. I ran like the first 3 miles of this course on my warm-up. Already took a wrong turn, even though I ran it on the warm-up. Anyway, I'm back on course right now. Still in first, but by less of a margin now. I've been out to run on these trails dozens of times, maybe over 100 times, but I always run them in the same direction, the direction that mountain bikes go, and this trail reverses that direction. I think that might have contributed to me getting turned around a little bit, even though it's well marked by those pink flags, because it's like a totally new trail to me, even though I recognize it. Just I'm hitting all these features from the other side. Part of the trail is called the Enchanted Forest, and it's known for its majestic wildlife. Doing the trails this direction definitely seems harder. Not just because it's less familiar, but the past 15 minutes have been uphill, and I guess I never realized I was running downhill all those other times. Judging by the switchbacks, I think I have about a 30-second gap on second place, and he is doing the 10-miler. Second half of this course has more hiking trails
than mountain bike trails. So just as runnable, but not as many features. Just a less uncovered path. This section is called the Shitty Trail. Not officially, just by a few of us. Ooh, could almost walk up it. Here we go. I have no idea where second place is. Haven't seen them in a while, but there's fewer switchbacks. Even when we came out of the open, I couldn't see him behind me. But I'm gonna have to take my foot off the gas for a little bit, just because I'm getting a little lactic. And I need to save something for Twisted Sister, which is the last very technical part. Definitely on Twisted Sister. Just windy, hilly, lots of turns and twists. I think this is the right way. Yeah. I was just there like 5 minutes ago. Saw second place, but with so many switchbacks, I can't tell whether he's 1 minute behind me, 4 minutes behind me, 30 seconds. I don't know, man. Just gotta keep running. Not 100% sure I'm on course right now because I haven't seen a blaze in a while, and I had to go across a closed gate. I've done that a couple of times, but I was following the pink. Oh, there's one. Thank goodness. All right, we're on course.
He was not, in fact, on course.
So I'm wrong. I definitely got turned around because I've run this section twice. So I think I was supposed to cut out of Allison Farms Twisted Sister about a half mile ago. Nothing to do but run it again. Well, the good news is I won't need to do a cool down, because since I took a wrong turn and I'm kind of doing a mile and a half or so of this course twice, I'm just jogging it in. So yeah, whoever was in second place, I'm sure he's way ahead now. And I don't know who else. I'd be surprised if I'm the top 5 or so. Here's where I got confused before, because clearly this says closed and exit this way, and the blazes go this way. So I know I'm right in the middle of the race right now, but surely I'm missing something. Having done 2 loops of this already, and I think I'm probably already over the 10 miles. Oh yeah. Then I'm going to just take the quickest exit out of Twisted Sister here and do the last half mile of the race and see who else got tripped up like me. I must be doing something wrong. Okay. So, yeah, I took a wrong turn somewhere. Okay, so I ended up running an extra mile or mile and a half, I'm not sure, and came in second still. But yeah, that's that. I guess I need to pay more attention to the route. I had it on my watch, and my watch didn't tell me I was off course. So I guess all the switchbacks were just really close to each other. So second place with bonus mileage. And I'm gonna enjoy some of this ultra running food now. All right, so I went home and changed clothes and got the Comboy to come hang out with me here at Fisher Farm. He likes it here, and we can hang out with some of the other people that are there too. We will do a little recap of the race, the debacle that it was. Yeah, so I was in a good place. I was way ahead of everyone, even despite my early wrong turn. Once we got onto the trails, I only lost about 30 seconds there. I was kind of in the zone on the bike trails on the first half. I could tell that the runner who was in second place at the time
was trying to catch me. He was anywhere between 30 and 40 seconds behind me, I could tell on the switchbacks. When I came through the halfway point at about 5 miles, which is where you pass the start and finish again, I knew he wasn't that far behind me, but he was not in the clearing at the same time as me, so I knew I had at least a pretty good opening. And I didn't really see him on the second half of the course. I think I opened up a little bit of time once we got onto the hiking trails. And I was doing really well until I was about 85% of the way through the course when we got onto Twisted Sister, which is the really technical MTB section toward the end. That's full of switchbacks, twists, turns, and hills and stuff. And some of those switchbacks get really close to each other. The course markings were not really all that intuitive to me, and I don't think I was the only one. I know I was not the only one who got lost today. Several people took a wrong turn on that section, but I ended up doing most of that section twice. So once I realized I was off course and over mileaged, I decided to just kind of jog it in. I ended up still finishing second overall for the 10 miler. The guy who was in second, he ended up staying on course and winning. And he was a nice guy. He said, "Hey man, in my mind, you won because there was no way I was catching you." But, you know, that's what you get for not paying attention to the course. I thought I was paying attention. Even my Garmin said I was on course, but with all those switchbacks, it's hard for Garmin to tell. He stayed on course and he finished ahead of me, and I came in a few minutes later. Probably ran an extra mile, maybe an extra mile and a half, and came in second place. But yeah, it was a good day on the trails, even if I didn't get the win because of a wrong turn on the course. As far as the shoe choice, I think I did well with the Topo MTN Racer 3, Mountain Racer 3. It has a very aggressive tread. It's not too heavy, but it's also not like super lightweight, so I felt protected on the trail the whole time. For as much as I've run in this shoe, you really can't tell it being worse for wear other than just being dirty. It was more stable, certainly, than my other option, which would have been the Saucony Endorphin Rift, which is a shoe that's discontinued. That shoe just has a little bit less stability, lateral stability. So on a lot of those hairpin turns, I would have felt less stable. I did not roll my ankle today, and I'm usually prone to rolling my ankles, so I'll call that a win, regardless of whether or not I finished first or not. Thank you for hanging out and watching this trail race recap. And next time I race will be next weekend, and it will be a road 10K, so I don't think, knock on wood, that there will be any wrong turns there. And we'll see if I can maybe pull a fast time or get on the podium there. I guess I was on the podium today. We'll see if I can get on a legit podium next weekend. Hey, Con, come here. Come here, boy. Say goodbye to everyone. He wants to go play with the dogs. So we're going to go play with the dogs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ding the bell for notifications, leave a comment, and I'll check back in next week on the road bound for Boston.